Most of us save things, memorabilia, collectibles, items from our childhood or from our children, but for more than an estimated 1 million Americans, the savings may get out of hand and cross over to a psychiatric condition known as compulsive hoarding.
My mother's attitude is that each newspaper is almost like a book. You know, it's full of information. Cover to cover, it's full of information. You don't throw that away before you've enjoyed the information. She wanted to read every single newspaper, every single page of the newspaper before it was discarded. And so they would stack up. And they would just stack and stack. And the perimeter of every room would have stacks of things. She got to the point where there was a whole family room that no one can sit down and watch television in. It's just piled with stuff. There would be bags of things from when she had gone shopping and just walked in the door and plopped them down. I came home for a Thanksgiving, and my dad, at that point, he used a walker, and he was using portable urinals in the living room because my mother had blocked his access to the bathroom downstairs. That was when I got really concerned, and I started searching online for explanations.
It's hard to know exactly where the line between collecting and hoarding really should be placed. It's crystal clear in severe cases that people have passed the line. There are people who have gone to the point where their houses are completely filled to the brim and they're living out in the patio and there's no more room for them in their own homes. And they're still focused on all of the things that might be useful. They're still collecting, and if you attempt to take away some of the things they've already saved, it's as if you're taking away something of immense value to them. Here at the University of Michigan, there is some research going on focused on the acquisition of resources, and that research really began looking at animals who save. Squirrels and certain kinds of other rodents save nuts for the winter. And clearly it's adaptive to have those nuts in the middle of the winter. Why people save to the point where it becomes maladaptive is a question that can be applied to every psychiatric disorder, because basically they're all exaggerations of adaptive traits. If someone's aware of someone that they love and care about who seems to be saving things to a point where it's creating problems for the family, for the home, it's creating risks, dangers, try and talk to them about it, try and get more information about what's going on, to see whether or not the person is willing to talk about it, to see if the person is willing to talk to a professional about it. Because if cooperation can be obtained, it's much more likely to lead to a positive and successful outcome.
My family did what the professionals tell you not to do, and that is that we stepped in and cleaned her house when she was not there and did not know what was happening. And she said, I feel as if I've been raped. That's how she described it. She's not seeking treatment for the disorder, so the behaviors are continuing, and we just need to keep up with it. We're bailing water out of a leaky boat. We have not patched the hole. We can't patch the hole. She doesn't want help. But we're going to keep bailing water because we don't want my parents to drown.